Hi, this is Alexandra, and today I'm going to talk about the importance of setting good habits and routines in your life. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because who you are as a person is ultimately determined by the things that you do every day. All the habits and all the routines that you tackle and that you do every single day is what's going to determine your outcomes in the future. For example, if you have the habit of snacking in the middle of the night every night, then you know that you're adding more calories to your system, and eventually that could really affect you because you're going to be gaining weight. You're interrupting your sleep, so you may be crabby in the morning. Or what's the first thing that you do? Do you check your social media? Do you check your email? Do you do all kinds of other things other than say your morning prayer, for example? What are the habits that you're practicing, the routines that you're doing? Do you have a habit of getting on your phone when you're with your loved ones, or just not making time? You're just constantly on your phone, and don't feel bad. I'm guilty of all that myself. Yeah, if you look at the routines in your life, that'll tell you a lot about what you need to change and what you need to do to make changes in your life. First thing in the morning when you wake up, determine what it is that you're going to inundate your mind with. Make a decision on what you're going to input in here, because what you input in here travels to your heart. It'll go to your heart, and then that is where your soul starts developing. So, if you want to be a more peaceful person, a more patient person, and if you want to be the kind of person that glorifies God in everything that you say and you do, then the best thing to do is to fill your mind first thing in the morning with scripture, with prayer. Okay, make that your daily habit. So think about what your morning routine is, because your morning routine really sets the tone for the rest of your day. So one thing you can do in the morning is, this is what I do, because this really helped my faith life. I downloaded an app. I downloaded the Law Date app. I listen to the daily scriptures every day, and I do my mental prayer every morning. I'm oriented that way. It's not always easy. Sometimes I am caught with the hustle of getting things done and getting to work in the morning. Um, but if I can't do it first thing in the morning, for whatever reason, I make time for it still while the day is early. And I make sure that I do that. I feed my soul first. And then after that, then you got to feed your mind for the practical things in life. Mindful of your habits and your routines. Change your habits and your routines, or establish new habits and routines to make a huge difference in your way of life and the things that you do every day. That'll ultimately affect how you interact with others, because you are changing the person that you are through the thoughts that you create in your mind, the habits that you create in your day, and ultimately your lifelong routines. Don't focus anymore on the negative. To overcome the bad habits, we think we have to just use the force of will and just kind of like arm wrestle ourselves to do the right thing. And yes, that is necessary. That is necessary to an extent. But as you're doing so, let that negativity alone. Don't focus your mind on that negative habit, that negative thing. Distract yourself replace it with a positive thing, a positive routine, a positive habit. Because that's the only way to really overcome it. Because just not doing that bad habit is not enough. There's still a void there. For example, if someone's trying to overcome watching too much television, too many shows, right, movies or whatever, if you just say, okay, I'm not going to watch any more TV, you're going to have that free space in your mind and in your time. Don't allow another habit to overcome the current bad habit you have. You have to be selective, and you have to choose what you're going to do to overcome. If you're not going to watch, you don't want to watch any more TV, that's a bad habit that you have. Don't slide into gaming. Okay, so so I don't watch any more TV, but now you're gaming all day long. So you have to be selective, and you have to be proactive in selecting the kind of habits that you want to do, and to get rid of. Just say, okay, when I feel like watching TV, I'm not going to do that. You can kind of wean yourself out and say, you know what, I'm going to search for a video on on the Catholic faith. Maybe try to find the answer to a question that you have on your faith, about your faith, and just watch videos about that. If you still want to watch something, you're at least watching something that'll help you in the spiritual way, okay? In a professional way, or as as a lay person in this world who still has to work and have a business or whatever. Watch videos related to that. Watch videos related to productivity, or videos related to leadership, or videos related to how to be a better employee in whatever field that you're in, to increase your knowledge. So focus on the positive. Don't leave a void when you're trying to stop a bad habit. Fill it with something else. So yeah, that's what I wanted to bring to you today. And this is all things that I've incorporated in my life that have helped me. And of course, I'm still a work in progress. And of course, I still got my bad habits to get over. But this is something that I try to do myself. And it really does help. If there's something that I said that maybe hit home with you, or gave you some kind of value, tell me about it. Let me know in the comments. And remember to subscribe. That way you can catch my next video. Thank you, my Catholic peeps, and we'll talk again soon. God bless.